These are the client stories from a counsellor. How lockdown is affecting our children. I am a primary school counsellor living and working in the UK. Seeing children who are the most creative, imaginative and innocent beings in our world flourish is what I live for. It has been devastating to see how the school closures and enforced social distancing measures have damaged their mental health, not only now but in the long term. Really, these measures go against everything that we as mental health practitioners try to promote. A child-centred education is not just about learning, but about play, socialising, expressing oneself through hobbies and developing one's character and future aspirations and so much more. Here I will present to you 3 very real case examples of children whose lives have been damaged by the lockdown. And as you read them, I encourage you to think about how you would feel if this were you. Names and certain details have been changed to protect the identity of the families. Alyssa is a 7-year-old girl who lives with her single mother in an impoverished area. Her mother suffers from depression and has in the past tried to take her own life due to financial stress and feelings of loneliness. Alyssa is aware of this and tries to keep her mother happy and protect her. Alyssa also witnessed domestic violence from her father towards her mother before her father moved away and left the country when Alyssa was 3. Her mother receives regular support from a mental health worker. Alyssa was having weekly sessions with me in school, but these sessions were helping her to work through her traumatic experiences of nearly losing her mother. However, these sessions came to an abrupt stop when lockdown started. Alyssa was still attending school as a vulnerable child, so I called the school to ask how she was. Teachers had told me that they were noticing her becoming sadder and they were concerned. They were also aware that her mother had sadly lost her job to coronavirus cutbacks, and she was asking for financial assistance as she was struggling to feed Alyssa. I asked my managers numerous times if I can come and see the child in school, or at the very least offer her video counselling, but my suggestions were dismissed and I was told I can only do what the managers say. So as to follow safety guidelines, I was told that mental health worker would visit the family home to check if things were okay. I was concerned about whether or not this would actually happen due to the service cuts. One day a week, a few weeks ago, Alyssa did not attend school. The mental health worker was called to visit and found that, tragically, Alyssa's mother had taken an overdose and was in hospital. Alyssa had witnessed the incident and had called the ambulance herself. Thankfully, Alyssa's mother is on a recovery program and is receiving support to help her look after Alyssa. But this has all happened too late, and I am upset about how the family was neglected due to lockdown, social services cuts. Alyssa was simply not protected. More than ever, she needs her own therapy to help her process what she has seen. I have been calling the school to check how Alyssa is. She is very distressed and asks to see me every day, but she is told that she cannot until September at the earliest. I know I cannot undo what has happened, but at least I would like to be able to offer her a shoulder to lean on. Alyssa can be shy and withdrawn, and these groups were really helping to offer her a shoulder to lean on. She can be shy, she can be withdrawn, but these groups were really helping her to build her confidence and self-identity. However, due to social distancing measures, they cannot take place anymore. She is a sensitive child, and I know this must be hurting her so much. This case exemplifies the many ways the country is failing its children. Job cuts, no access to support, and denying children their right to have counselling and social distancing measures in school, to name a few. For a child whose life was already difficult, life is now so much worse.